So the Apple Pencil has been out for so much time now. I'm surprised I'm actually making this video at this point. I should have done it like years ago. But here are some of my favorite Apple Pencil tricks and tips that you should definitely check out. Now, the first one, it's not anything crazy. I'm sure some of you may know this already, but you can actually enter text by handwriting inside of search bars, text bars, or wherever you want to go to. So a classic case I typically use of this is within Safari. So if you actually want, within the newer versions of your actual Apple Pencil and your iPadOS software, if you want to, you don't have to go ahead and just actually tap onto here and then basically, click on here and then type in the text if you want to. What you can do instead is you can actually go through and basically write within these bars. So what this looks like is, let's say I want to go and type in like Google, let's say, and just inside of the Google search bar, I can actually just take my Apple Pencil and just start writing out the letters Google just like this, and you will see it will actually go through and actually type in Google for me. So it will actually convert my actual handwriting in my handwritten text into actual text, and it's a very cool thing. So now I can go and do the same thing if I want to go and type in Yahoo, if I want to do like whatever, ask.com, whatever other things I want to go and type in. And it's usually pretty good. As you can see, this one is not very good. Now I can also basically hover over and swipe over specific text if I want to go and cut it, if I want to delete it. So in this case, I want to just basically hover over this particular one right here, and I can basically align over it and click cut. So now if I want to do the same thing with Yahoo, I can highlight over Yahoo like this. I can go and choose this cut button right there, and it will cut it out for me as well. So that's another really cool option that I basically have. So I can handwrite inside of areas, and I can even highlight over specific areas if I want to. I can cut, copy, paste, whatever I want to, and that basically goes for here too if I want to do the same thing there. If I want to delete it all, I can just do that, I guess, and that's an option that I basically have. Now, another thing is, some of you may not know this, but you can actually see your Apple Pencil battery life in a couple of different areas. So for one, if you want to see your Apple Pencil battery life inside of, let's say, your actual widget bar, well, as long as you have that, battery widget option, you should basically be able to see your Apple Pencil battery life, at least in a widget form, in a circular form. So here I probably have like 60-something% battery life, but you can also see it within your settings application. So if you open up your settings app, and if you find your Apple Pencil option, which is right here, I can tap onto Apple Pencil right here, and right here, it'll show me how much battery life my Apple Pencil has. And look, at 67%, isn't that what I said earlier? Or something like that, I don't know. That is essentially how much battery life I have left here. That's a very, very cool thing that I have here. Now, within this panel, you have a couple of different options you can kind of mess around with as well. So it says only draw with Apple Pencil. If you want to enable that, you can. You can also enable Scribble. So if your Apple Pencil doesn't work when you actually draw on the thing, you have to enable Scribble for it to actually work. So that's kind of like the first thing I'd recommend doing is enabling Scribble. That's a very, very big thing to keep in mind there too. Now, another thing is basically with Quick Notes. So Quick Notes actually gives us the capability of actually dragging from a corner and actually going through and doing something with it. So what we can do is right here where it says drag, left corner swipe, right corner swipe. If you tap on a left corner swipe, it gives us a few, different options. So for one, we can actually go and take a quick note if we drag from the top right or bottom right, and we can take a screenshot on the other side. So in this case, I have quick note set for my bottom left corner. If I go back, if I go on my right corner, I can do something too. So I can either turn it off or I can take a screenshot. So now look, if I go and basically make my way into this panel, if I drag from the bottom left corner, you can see it'll open up a specific quick note for me. So these quick notes are great if I want to quickly just write notes and just say, hey, I am writing a note, whatever I want to write. Well, I could basically do that right here, and it's actually a very easy thing, and I can click done, and it will go and save that note. Now, if I swipe from the bottom right corner, I can basically go through and take a screenshot. So now I've just instantly taken a screenshot of what I needed to take, and that's so cool that I have this type of capability. And from here, what I can do is I can basically just, essentially go through and, write on it. If I want to draw a note, if I want to, do something, I can change this out. I can go on, basically do whatever I want to, change the opacity if I want to. There's a lot of options here too, which is so cool. Hopping out of here though, another cool trick is actually within our notes tab. So if we go back in the notes right here, you can see, and you may have seen this already, that I basically have an option which will auto-convert my written words into text. So you can see if I go and write something, if I go and write in like hi, it'll automatically change this into the text right there. So I don't have to go and just write a note. I can if I want to, but it'll automatically convert it into text if I want to as well. And the way to do this is by clicking on this specific button right here. So this little A button right there will basically allow me to basically automatically convert my, written stuff into text. Now I can also just click back onto this panel if I want to, if I want to just write down whatever I want to and then kind of go from there. So this is not going to automatically convert it. But if I want to, I can go and tap on this A, and I can go and write down hello. I can write down whatever I want to, and it will automatically change it all, which is so cool. So that's another cool thing. And again, the same gestures work. If I would highlight over, I can go and click cut, paste, whatever. I am curious though, if I want to, if I actually draw a smiley face, will it do an emoji? And it actually kind of does. It's actually kind of surprising it did kind of do that. So those are some of my favorite Apple Pencil tricks and tips I'd probably recommend a majority of you to use. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.